Welcome. Welcome to this beautiful spot next to a stream. Take a minute to allow the sound of the stream to wash through your body. Close your eyes and go within. If you'd like to set an intention for today's practice, now would be a perfect time to do that. Good. Then take those arms out and up and bring them back down to your hearts. And we'll flow with that movement, breathing in and breathing out. Moving at your own pace, collecting the love that is all around you and bringing it into your heart. Good. Continue that flow. If you'd like to add a bend in your knees, feel free to do that. Your legs can be together or slightly apart. Breathing in as we lift up and breathing out as we lower. We'll bring our hands to our hearts, and now we'll all bend our knees, push our hips back so that we can see our toes, and then lift those arms into the air, plugging our shoulders back. Good. We'll straighten those legs and bring those arms up again and down into our hearts. Bend your knees. Push your hips back to see your toes. Straighten those arms and plug your shoulders back. Beautiful. Hold here. Arms can be out or at your heart. Choose what feels good to you. Maybe sink a little deeper. Good. Then open those arms and bring them back down to your heart. Beautiful. Once again, we'll bend our knees, pushing our hips back, keeping our hands either at our hearts or straightening those arms and pushing those shoulders back. Very nice. Swooping those arms up and coming back to heart center. Lower your arms, shake your hands out, and standing nice and tall with your feet grounded into the earth, reach up with your left arm and reach over toward the right. Good, and we'll switch to the other side. And back to center. We'll flow with those movements back and forth, breathing in as we lift up, breathing out as we push to the side, breathing in, back up, and breathing out. Flowing with your breath from side to side. Knowing you can hold in any position if that feels better to you. Good. Now, whichever arm is up next, grab a hold of it with the opposite wrist and pull. deepening the stretch. Good, and we'll switch to the other side. Pull. Beautiful. Come on back to center. We'll lower those arms down and roll our shoulders back and forward. Nice. We'll step our legs out with our toes pointing out to the sides. Good. Then lift those arms up, breathing in. And as we breathe out, we'll bring our elbows to our sides. Breathing in and out. Just moving with your breath. Good. We'll stay low and just tick-tock back and forth. Swaying back and forth. Good. Come on back to center. Place your hands on your legs and roll one shoulder in and the other back and forth. Good. We'll come on back to center. Walk those feet in and walk it out. And we'll work on our balancing a bit. So standing on one foot, we'll turn the other knee out to the side, maybe keeping our toes on the ground. Bring our hands to our hearts and balance here, knowing we can use a tree to hold on to or a table. You can choose to lift the bent leg if you'd like. Focusing on our balancing. Good, and lower down and walk it out. Let's try the other side, standing on the opposite leg and coming into tree pose on this side of our body. Beautiful. Go ahead and lower and walk it out. Very nice. We're going to step our right foot forward, taking the left foot back. We want that right foot straight forward, the left foot at about a 45-degree angle. Bend the front knee and bring the arms out, imagining somebody's pulling your arms. Coming into our warrior two. Good. Look over the front fingers. Turn the palm up and then reach back, touching your back leg and lifting up toward the sky. Good. Coming back to our warrior two. Beautiful. We'll lower our hands and switch to the other side. Turning this time the left foot so that it's facing forward. The right foot's at that 45-degree angle. Bending the front knee. Reach those arms out. Imagine somebody's pulling our fingers forward and back. Holding here. Good. Look over your front fingers and turn your palm upward. Then reach up into the air. Good. We'll come back to our warrior two. Good. Lower those arms. And we'll walk those feet in and walk it all out. Wonderful job. We'll open those legs up once again. And we're going to turn both feet toward the left. Then we're going to hinge forward here. Your hands can be at your heart. They can be resting on your leg. Or you may even want to bring them out to the sides or behind you. Good. We'll come back up and let's turn to the other side. Finding your balance. Both feet facing forward. Stretching our front hamstring. Beginning to bend at the waist. Hands can be wherever it's comfortable. Good. We'll come back to center and turn our feet forward, walking it out. Very nice. Standing on your right leg, we're going to slightly bend that right leg, then bend the left leg, grabbing the ankle. We can bring our hand to our heart, or maybe outstretch that hand. Try your best. Maybe you can even begin hinging. Find what works for you. Pulling that back leg. If we fall, we just try again. Good. When you're ready, come on back to center. Walk it out. And let's try the other side. Standing on the left leg. Bending the right leg, grabbing a hold of the ankle if possible, and choosing whether or not to hinge on this side of your body. Maybe your arm comes out, maybe your hand stays at your heart. Trying our best. Good, and come on back to center, walking everything out. Nice. Let's stand on our left leg and grab a hold of our right shin or knee and balance here. Possibly putting a little bend in the straighter leg. Your arm can come out to the side. Maybe even opening and closing that leg. Finding your balance. Good. Coming back to center. Walk it out. Let's try the other side. Maybe trying to open and close that leg. Beautiful. Come on, back to center. Let's work our shoulders a bit. We'll go ahead and take that left arm forward and cross that arm across our bodies, keeping our torsos facing forward. You can grab your wrist, your shoulder, whatever feels good to you, stretching your shoulder. Good, let's lower that arm, circle those arms back, maybe even bending the knees as we circle. And the other way. Good, let's switch arms. We'll take this time that right arm out and cross over Choosing where we want to pull that arm. Maybe here, maybe even here. Choose what works for you. Smile to yourself, thanking yourself for taking this time to honor your body, your mind, and your spirit. Good. We'll lower down, and again, circling those shoulders back, maybe bending those knees and forward. Very nice. Let's work those shoulders a little bit more. Lift your left arm into the air, bend the elbow, touch the top of your back, and then with your opposite arm, grab that elbow and pull, placing your head against the arm, remembering to breathe, soften your jaw. Good. Lower down. Let's swing those arms, maybe bending the knees as well. And let's switch to the other side. Bending that right arm this time, and then grabbing that upper elbow with the left arm. And pulling. Good. Lower your arms, and let's swing those arms back and forth. Excellent. We'll take care of our necks now. We'll begin just turning our neck from side to side gently, breathing into the center, and then turning your head to look to one side, and then back to center and the other way. Breathing in, center, breathing out to the side. Good. We'll come back to center. Very nice. Now take your left ear toward your left shoulder without lifting your shoulder up. Hold here. If it's comfortable, you can use your left hand to pull a little deeper. Good. Gently we'll come back to center and switch to the other side. Good. Bring that arm down if you lifted it up, and we'll just roll our necks gently forward and side to side. Good. Come on back to center. We'll bend our knees and we'll place our hands at the tops of our knees. We'll flow with our breath, breathing in, arching our backs downward, lifting our hearts, lifting our chins, and then as we breathe out, round your body, stretching your shoulders, stretching your back, breathing in and out, flowing at your own pace. ourselves back up. Open those legs once again. Toes pointing out to the sides at about a 45-degree angle. Bend your knees and place your hands right on your thighs. And we're going to straighten our torsos, bring one hand on top of the other, and twist to the side. Come back to center, switch the way the hands are, and twist. Back and forth, switching hands and sides. Good. We'll come back to center, bring our hands to our hearts and sink a little deeper. Beautiful. Straighten those legs just a bit. Place your hands back on your thighs, and one more time. Let's stretch those shoulders, bringing one in and then the other. Good. We'll come back up, walk those feet in, about hips distance apart. Make some fists, and then we're just going to twist from side to side, massaging our bodies by rolfing, gently tapping our bodies with our fists. Good. We'll come back to center. We'll take our fists and tap our arms, giving ourselves a slight massage. Flip the arm over. Good. And then switching to the other side, tapping, rolfing. Switching, flipping your hand, your palm. Beautiful. Bring those palms out to the sides, open. Let's stand here in this mountain pose, grounding our feet into the earth. Imagining our thighs rolling in toward one another. Our hearts are open, our shoulders are back, our chins are slightly tucked. Know that you have strength to get through any hardship in your life. You are this mountain. You are strong. Bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly and send some love to yourself. Then switch the way your hands are and send love to somebody else who you know is in need of some extra strength, extra care. Good. Then bring your hands to your heart and let's spread love to the whole world, opening those arms up and bringing our hands back to our hearts. For Shavasana, for our final relaxation, you can stay standing as I am, or you're welcome to sit in a comfortable position or lie down and relax. Make yourself as comfortable as you can And for the next few minutes, enjoy the sound of the stream. Enjoy the sound of your breath. You're welcome to stay in your relaxed position for any duration. But if you're with me, bring your hands to your heart, whether you're lying down or sitting up or standing. And give thankfulness to yourself. Be grateful for taking this time to honor yourself. You are love. You are light. You are peace, and you are joy. Namaste.